I've just got a question about coaching, and you don't mind just quickly.
Oh, good.
I'm finding it a little difficult to understand the difference between coaching and psychotherapy. Because if people are coming for coaching, are they coming for coaching in NLP or with psychological problems or life problems? I don't really understand them.
A very relevant question, and one we should definitely cover. And I'll be going over some definitions, but since you asked, last week in Joburg I was giving an NLP training, just a classic NLP practitioner, and we had a clinical psychologist amongst us. And when I gave the general definition, it sort of, she didn't like it very much, coming from a clinical psychology point of view, where therapy, being psychotherapy, is what helps people get from being in an unresourceful state, or from problem, or from less than good to good. Coaching traditionally gets people from good to great, to where they want to go. So that's typically what coaching does. We deal with people that are okay. They don't have any condition as such, and gets them to where they want to go. However, you can almost discard what I've just said, and it's all right if you've written it down, because it's also true, but it's true in one sense. There's more to it. Because when you're coaching using unconscious coaching processes like the ones you'll be learning here, you're going to help people to overcome some things that are typically reserved for the therapist. You're going to learn a phobia cure, trauma, how to deal with trauma, very effective approaches that work in a matter of minutes, where those people might have gone for psychotherapy for 6 months and still not got results. And I've had clients like that. One session, boom, massive shift neurologically, and it's permanent. So we can help with things that seem to have their roots in the past. And we can help people clear up past wounds, heal the inner child, overcome emotional issues that stem from past events that may have happened last year or 20 or 30 or 50 years ago. So the kinds of processes we work have the tendency to be effective in that regard also, which is what classic coaching does not do. Traditional coaching deals with people that are okay, helps them get to great. So our style of coaching is effective from not so good up to good and to get to great. Yeah. However, that is a whole lot of various skills, and you will learn as we go which is applicable to what kind of presenting problem, and which would be the right tool for the job. And at the same time recognize that you would have learned a powerful skill, but maybe you don't have a background as a helping professional. Maybe you don't have a therapy background. Maybe you're new to coaching. And so my first caution would be, let's not go out there and say, well, all right, as I did. I can fix almost anything. Any problem you've got, bring it on, because I've got a tool for any kind of issue. And when I left my first practitioner course, I felt as if this stuff is amazing, and it is. But there's a lot more to it than just running a skill. And I aim to share with you how to bring to the session much more than just the trail of techniques that NLP is commonly known for these days. But there's much more to the relationship, and we'll be going into that. But my caution is still not to think that because I know the NLP phobia cure, I can now cure any kind of phobia. It's always context-specific, client-specific, and your relationship with that client, rapport with that person, will determine the degree of your success. So I think your question will be answered by the end of the 7th or the 9th day. You'll find out for yourself. And if you haven't, then just ask it again. And let's just see if you still have that question in your mind. All right, thanks.